I'm Nancy Rempel. Today we're in the community of Woodcroft learning about safety.
Our community league, we commissioned a survey throughout our community to see if traffic was an issue for the people. For the people who did respond, it was shown that traffic was quite a concern. When the project came up with the City of Edmonton to look at a 40K community, our community league as a board decided we'd like to be a pilot, so we kind of applied to be one of the pilots and we were approved to become one of the pilots.
It wasn't really very successful because the average speed only went from 53 kilometers an hour to 51 during the pilot. So it's the structure of the road that makes a difference. People will slow down if it's narrow, if it's a little more curvy, but our streets are so wide and so open. It's very easy to speed, and I know for a fact, my kids stand at the crosswalk waiting for the traffic to stop, and they don't, because they don't even see my kids. They're going so fast down our street, they don't even see them.
I think the biggest thing is that, if everyone actually did 50 when it was 50, that might have been okay, but I think 50 means 63 and 40 means 51, so whatever it is. So I think, the lower it's posted, then when people speed, they're still kind of at a slower rate. So I would be all for kind of having lower speed limits in residential areas, not necessarily obviously on the major routes.
The higher the speed, the higher probability of injury and death to a pedestrian. So if you're hit at 50 kilometers an hour, which is our current speed limit in residential areas, you have a 90 to 100% probability of death. And we saw that in Sherbrooke recently. A 66-year-old great-grandmother died. That person who hit her was probably not speeding. They were going the speed limit, I'm sure. But 50 kilometers an hour is all it takes to die. So the traffic safety experts are recommending 30 kilometers an hour for residential areas.
In the community of Woodcroft, where speed reduction is making life safer and winning awards, I'm Nancy Rempel. Join me next time for another great Community League story.